If you like this video, click like. If you want to continue to follow our adventure, hit subscribe. Your support would be greatly appreciated. Hello, House on the Road subscribers and followers. Well, I've been recording videos all day today. It's pretty much all I've done, and it's my job. Look, I'm not an authority on this, so please don't comment that I've missed something. I'm only using it as a point of reference. Most people under the retirement age has to have some form of income. I don't know if there's any disagreement to that, but if there is, again, please ignore that statement and with those few exceptions. And so I have to have a source of income, and obviously making these videos is a part of that source. And even if it's not, I still, if I'm doing programming, I got to be online. I have to have, a revenue source. The interesting thing is while I was recording these videos, I kept having equipment problems. The SD card went full, so I had to transfer a bunch of files. Well, that took, I don't know, a couple hours. Well, by the time I had all that transferred, the battery went dead, so I had to charge the battery. So I've been at this all day trying to record, I don't know, 5, 6 different videos, which gave me a video idea. This one. It has occurred to me the only thing that stresses me out or makes me angry being out here is technology. We all are so dependent on it, and it is so unreliable. It's a piece of junk. And it fascinates me how everything that we have done, we've put an old 1970 pop-up camper together. We got a generator, a $500 generator, really not that, extreme. A couple batteries, a Walmart inverter, a $100 refrigerator, some propane tanks, and that's it. That's it. That's all we have. Now, I realize a lot of you are going to say, well, that's technology. Agreed. But it's cheap, inexpensive technology that's easy to replace, whatever. But it was fabricated. It was put together by my hands. And knock on wood, I don't want to curse myself, but that has had almost 0 failures. It has worked every time. But you go and spend hundreds of dollars on technology, and all it does is fail on you. And so, I guess I'm ranting a little, but this does have a point. The point is, we enslave ourselves. I've talked about this a lot, that this country offers so much freedom. And really, we don't take advantage of the freedom. We enslave ourselves with responsibilities and schedules and jobs and all these things and technology. And if anything goes wrong, it usually is something that was uncontrollable. Because if you can control it, you can fix it. But technology, if the internet, for whatever reason, doesn't work, it's out of my hands. There's nothing I can do to control it. I can't fix it. I can't go and scream at them. I can't, because the company's too big, they're not going to listen to me. They don't care. They don't care about my needs. So, the reason I'm bringing this up is because for those of you that are going to come out here, recognize what is actually making you angry. It's not the lifestyle. Well, even if you still live in your brick and stick, it's not you causing the stress. It's things that are out of your control. So What I am suggesting is find ways to bring more of control back to yourself, which is what I have done with this pop-up camper. This camper is in my control. Everything in it, everything around it, I control. I can decide to stay here at this campsite, or I can decide to move on. That's in my control. Even if the ranger says, hey, you can't be here, fine. That's still in my control. I have the ability to hook up and move. It's really no big deal. It's not even stressful. Yes, sir, sorry for the inconvenience. But as soon as I give somebody else control of something is when I start having problems. And the same is true when I worked at, when I had a stick and brick. All my problems wrapped around somebody else's control. All my problems at work was under somebody else's control. My department, I knew exactly what needed to be done, but the things that didn't get done were always in somebody else's hands. I was the production manager. But if I had an HR problem, I had to go to HR, and I had to figure out if they were going to do their job. Or if I had a mechanical issue, I would have to go to the maintenance department, and then it's in their hands. It was always something else causing my stress. Because if there was a problem in my department, I could take steps to fix it. So again, I keep going off on the rant, and that's not the point. The point is, try to bring the control back to yourself. Whatever is causing you stress, identify what is causing you stress, and bring that back to you. I do recognize that I can't get the internet company, I can't ever control it. But maybe I can do things to minimize the issues. Perhaps, instead of only having 2 carriers, I can, go with all 4 of them. I think there's 4, AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, and Sprint. Maybe that's what I should do. Granted, it's going to cost a little bit more money, but in the end, I just gave my budget, and I'm $100 over budget on gas because I had to go find internet. I'm over budget on food because I had to go sit in restaurants. I allowed the company to push me into a situation. So, part of what I am doing is I'm experiencing things, and I keep saying that I want to bring these nuances to you. I want you to understand the whole thing. But I do recognize that I was still having stress being out here in this beautiful, amazing camp spot on the George Washington National Park. Wolf Gap campsite. Why am I having stress? Because the phone wouldn't work, or the internet wouldn't work, or the data, the card was full, or the batteries died. Technology kept bringing me stress. So I need to find ways to eliminate those problems, bring the control back to me, so when I have a problem, I can just keep on going. Well, enough of the rant. I hope that helps you understand what I'm trying to do. I've talked to you about downsizing. I've talked to you about why we do this. And now I'm talking to you about reducing the stress. Letting go of the things that bound us to our stressful lives. There is no reason to be stressed out here, and I found myself stressed. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, my name is Rob. Everybody keeps wanting to know my name, and I keep forgetting to say it. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video. Happy travels.